Eagletown Eagles, who are the visiting team on the scoreboard. They are officially the B2 school. So our matchup today features two ranked teams. Soper 14-4 on the season for the girls, and the Eagletown Eagle girls are likewise ranked 12-2.
At this time, we ask you to rise as Maddie Gatlin will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Ladies and gentlemen, she knocked it out of the ballpark, and we are now officially ready to roll. It is the Soper Red Bears versus the Eagletown Eagles next on PNTV, your doubleheader games of the day. Starting lineup now for the Lady Eagles. They are the game once again, 12-2 on, actually 12-2 on the season, 14-2 for the boys. Unique. I like the cheer, and we're ready to go now. Starting lineups for Eagletown.
And now for your starting lineups. First, your visiting Lady Eagles from Eagletown. A senior, number 1, Rayleigh Churchwell. A freshman, number 3, Tammy McBride. Freshman, number 11, Kiara Windley. A sophomore, number 15, Josie Churchwell. And a freshman, number 35, McKenna Fox. Lady Eagles are coached by Patrick Soper.
All right, folks, in now the starting lineup for the Soper Red Bears.
And now for the Soper Lady Red Bears. Sophomore, number 0, Willie Brazil. Sophomore, number 1, Josie K. Holder. Sophomore, number 11, Avery Harless. Senior, number 22, Alexa Russ. And the senior, number 13, Chloe Mardu. The Lady Red Bears are coached by Parker Harless and assisted by Mark Kemp.
All right, folks, we are official and ready to roll. We'll be doing a special Prep Nation award presentation tonight in between the boys and girls game. So after the conclusion of this game, boys will shoot around, and then we will have a new feed up for the presentation. So that'll be on the front end of the boys game. PNTV doubleheader games of the day. Our sponsor, this is brought to you by Twin Oak Insurance. Goes to Eagletown, and we are officially underway. This ball movement and selection of the pass wide open out on the outside of the limit. This is the jumper. Battle ensues in the Soper ball. Lady Red Bears touch the ball for the first time and immediately turn it over. And here comes Eagletown flying back down the floor. Back right top of the key. And the drive post up shot is just off the mark. No good. So 0 for 2 early on. This one is going to be off the foot. And I believe the actual safety number 22. Alexa Rouse. So it'll be a possession maintained. Third shot opportunity. No good for Eagletown. Rebound Harless, and from the call and the Jew, and the possession is kind of a hack-a-shack strategy going on. Ties the ball game up 2-2 early on. Whips it into the paint. Trade buckets early on, and neither team able to get much of an established repeat presence offensively. The shots each team. Turnover. Inside of 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2-2 tie remains. And scores. one-on-one, cuts to the backcourt, to the hoop, and scores with the steal and deal. So tie ball game once again. Eagletown flips it back over the corner, steps back, brings the throw. So our first three-pointer of the game. And it is a hot start now for Eagletown. They get back-to-back buckets after the initial trade for missing shots. And just off the mark for Soper. Putback is good. 1-point lead, 7-6. Fun game so far. Or correction, 6-6. They didn't give her credit for the three, so I'll stand corrected. Correct our steer momentarily. Drives, penetrates, kicks it off. Jump shot is no good. And rebound, Soper. And lets her fly. I thought she had the three. I stand corrected. So, tie ball game again, 6-6. Actually, our third tie of the game in a very, very competitive, fast-paced game for girls. Both teams ranked, and both teams absolutely look like they have legitimate shots to make it in the resource, possibly errors. Post down, kicks it back out. Jump shot on the isolation read is no good. Leads the rebound and comes down with it. Drives all the way to the side step, puts it up, just misses the shot. Putback is no good. Pardue unable to get the quick shot in the paint to fall. And as a result, tight defense all the way out to the line. Sales really make the good work. This one's going to be a reach around the back foul call. Sophomore sensation, back-to-back Prep Nation winner for fast pitch and slow pitch softball. The two players we're here to recognize tonight. And kicks it in to Holder, and she'll be the primary ball point guard. Gotta love those ball hawks. Quick pick by Sales. She gets the pass in and backdoor cut. So it goes from Holder to Hargis and then back over in the corner. And Pardue nails it, and I think that is going to be our first three-pointer of the game. So Soper with the first lead. 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Another turnover. We're diving for the ball. Possession arrow would have favored Eagletown. Unfortunately, they still at 5-0 run, Lady Red Bears. Largest lead of the game now for either squad, 11-6. Harless kicks it back out. Jump shot, 0-0. This Brazil, no good. And it'll be a turnover, and we'll have possession going back to Eagletown. 1:23 remains. It is a fast-paced game early on. Outstretched hands of number 13. Pardue kind of the big in the middle and forcing the paint. Scrabble is the call. Doesn't set the pivot foot. Comes down with both hands touching. So once again, Harless will kick the ball in. The Holder will be the point guard to bring it up. We're now down to a minute to go in the first quarter. Back-to-back daggers. And man, just like that, 7-0 run for the Lady Red Bears. 45 seconds to go at half court. So Eagletown no longer has a quick, fast turnaround crossing into Soper territory. All shots have been steps up. She's going to do the dish. Travel right before the foul call. So she turns it over, trying to set kind of a pump fake. Just a reminder, we will be in Kiefer tomorrow night, and as is, we will have any game Saturday to cover. That changes. We will make a post on our Facebook page, Prep Nation. If you haven't followed, just give us a quick follow. Go over and click. Also our YouTube channel. All you have to do is go over and tag and click subscribe. It's free. All right, coast to coast. And here goes Brazil. Puts it up, just misses. Oh, I think we're backboard reflex Pardo, but she is fouled over the back, so shooting range in motion with 1.3 seconds remaining. And that'll put her at the free throw line to shoot a pair. We were tied up 2, 4, and 6 apiece. And now it has been a 7-0 run for Soper. And knocks down the first free throw of 2. And in and out. So 8-0 run to end the quarter. We'll score 3-1. Soper 14. Eagletown 6. Watching Prep Nation TV coverage. Class B girls basketball here at Soper High School. Kickstart the second quarter. 8-0 run, Lady Red Bears. We had technically 3 lead changes, with Eagletown taking an early 2-0 lead, going back up 4-2, then again 6-4 momentarily. Since then, it has been all Soper. A 3 and 4 steals got them going. A couple of jump shots and then 1 free throw. That is where we hit the marker here to start the second quarter. Passes, backdoor crosses over, and officially now second quarter underway. Is over, pump fake, triple pass. Pardew's shot is going to really just launch. I think a little extra juice, maybe adrenaline, but I think a hand may have also got on the ball as well, but that one really took off. Been a pretty consistent pairing. I'm not sure if Rouse has been in the entire game, but basically sticking with who brung them. I don't think really either team has made any substitutions so far. Wide open outside the three, just off the mark. That one had to hurt. 7:09 remains. Unfortunately, battling for the ball that occasionally happens. And just, rolled. Back in action. Oh, almost lost possession. I think she stepped on her shoestring possibly. Dishes in the paint. Harless can't quite keep possession. And we're going to have a jump ball as the call. Possession will go to the Red Bears. So they'll maintain. Parnu will kick it in underneath the bucket. We'll go with college formation. 6:55 remains in the fourth half. Double pass. Harless back to Parnu. We're going to have a whistle. Can't tell if she stepped on the line or an offensive push-off. That's the call. second foul against number 1. Back at the line to shoot a pair. So correction, I should say, this foul is against number 15. The prior one was against Soper, number 1 holder. So just kind of clarifying that. 2 fouls back to back, 1 defensive, 1 offensive. Nails him. Well, 10-point lead. Is a 10-0 run for the Lady Red Bears. That ball almost gets away deep in the corner. Defense flying by. Manages to steal the ball momentarily, just can't quite get finger to grip. Ball rolls out of bounds, and we'll kick it back in. 6:36 to go. Third shot opportunity. This is no good. And she is fouled in the range of motion. 2 free throws coming up. 5:53 remains. It is a 16-8 lead for Soper. Taking me a little while to get used to saying 2026. Definitely a year of change. Football, we got introduced to 2A1 and 2, and then A1 and 2, B1 and 2. They're doing the same thing now in basketball. So we will crown B1, B2 champion this year at the new OG&E Coliseum in Oklahoma City. If you haven't been by, it's surprising. It's shaped very irregular. It has about 1,000 less seats than the original Jim Norick Arena. There will be a lot more upscale suites that I'm sure will cost you a fortune to enjoy. And it'll have the entire state-of-the-art catwalk system for lighting, strobe, and music. That ought to be interesting. Put back is good. So I shouldn't say put back, the post up is good. Jump shot, off the mark, no good. Carlos able to sling it back in. Chases her down, double team, having a problem with the shades off the outstretched knee of number 1. Will go. Have the ball kicked back in here right in front of the table. It is 5:17 remaining here in the second quarter. Eagles with an opportunity, almost to travel. Can't quite get the one-handed shot to go. So 3 fouls in the quarter against Eagletown and 1 against Soper. So keep an eye on that. Anytime you hit 5, that'll put them in bonus.
Work it! Work it! Work it! Stay with it!
Carlos penetrates, drives, takes it to the hoop, scores. She had a couple deflected. That one, money in the bank. Close up again, 10-point lead, 2010. Eagletown led twice, or correction, 3 times by 2 points. Ever since, it's been all Soper. Defensive side, the glass, rebounds, walkouts, suffocating defense, hitting more shot selections that are falling, and they're just absolutely hustling up and kind of stymieing. Initially, it seemed to be that Eagletown would be the faster squad, and we do have a substitution here. All right, Johnson, another player that we're honoring tonight in the softball season. Abby Johnson heads to the bench, and Himalayan settles back on the floor. And I think that should get us back to our original starting 5. Another substitution player, I believe Alexa Rouse has been in. So far 2 off the bench for the Red Bears. 1:35 remains. Oh, beautiful pass. Largest lead of the game now for Soper at 12, 22-10. I mean, she drew two defenders. They both assume harmless whips it right around. And another beautiful pass right there. And there's Pardue, but not going to need it. Oh, double zero. Lily Brazil balling out here early on. 14-point lead, 24-10. Well, when the other team beats you at your own game, it's going to get tough, and it's going to be hard, rough, tough, and hard to bluff. Eagletown losing a little bit of composure there on the elbow foul. That occasionally happens when you just kind of get out of your strength. Would like to thank our coverage sponsor for tonight's live stream, video highlights, and award presentation coming up in between the girls and boys game. Twin Oak Insurance, thank you for your generous support. This makes it possible for Prep Nation to not only be able to cover student athletes around the state, but to scout players for multiple sports, and to do so for classes C all the way up to 6A. Always enjoy seeing the kids excited, the smiles, and have the opportunity to get the awards personally presented. I can't do it every time, every week, every game, but I can do it as often as we can. And generous sponsors are people that make it possible, so thank you very much to Twin Oak Insurance. Shot is no good. Harmless now brings the ball up. So one of the rare instances where she normally kicks it in, giving way to Holder. Now she takes the position of the point guard and dishes off over Brazil, who's going to try to get an isolation read, kicks it back over to Holder, and she'll pull back top of the key. More than happy to drain a little bit of clock here before halftime. Pardue just kind of sitting back over on the wing, and not to leave her out. Searles was wide open over here on the left key. I mean, you can't see her in camera view, but there wasn't anybody within 10 feet of her. Still's not anybody. Kind of cut a little too deep on the pass. And backdoor cut, there you go. Soper absolutely just moving the ball at will and really inflating the conventional wisdom of you can't be fast on offense and then actually be methodic on your passing. You can do both. They just got the passes, got the play that they wanted, and very quickly scored. Very impressive performance of two teams inside the top 12. Soper, the B1 classification school, Eagletown B2. And if you're thinking that sounds weird, it is weird. It's the new division that they've spliced up this year. Jump shot outside the key and does not get it to go. However, the rebound is lost. So a turnover Holder, and then a rebound, and here come the Lady Eagles. She wanted to drive. Number 35 for Eagletown picked up the third foul on the previous sequence of plays. We're going to have another substitution this time. Number 22 returns Rouse, and Holder will take her first break, as far as I know, in the game, and she'll head over to the bench. All right, back in. Here we go. Inside of 40 seconds to go, now down to 35. It's a commanding 16-point lead. Oh, the ball just right off of the fingertip. I'm not sure if Rouse touched it. Okay, this clarifies it. Number 11, Harless is called for the box-out foul. So it wasn't a turnover. They flagged it and whistled it, and the player just stopped it and tried to grab the ball. Right, back in, 30 seconds to go off the mark of Wood. Pardue's just racking up. She's going to end up probably with 20 rebounds by the time this game is over. And defensive. Once again, Harless is the ball point guard with Holder on the bench. Timeout called, 16 seconds to go. Fast-paced game, very fun to watch. And there's an opportunity to get Class B action covered. You never know when you're going to find an absolute jewel and diamond in the rough, and that's the exact reason why we like to go throughout the state. I can have people send me stats all the time. I can read other people's recommendations. I can read sites and say, oh, this girl is super good, this girl is super good. But until you actually can watch players and see them in action, and more importantly, watch them against good on good, that's where you learn more of a player. Not just playing a bad team and doing well, but playing good teams and maybe struggling. All right, we've got one player on the bench. Keep in mind, she's going to have to set until she can get a nosebleed under control. So she is out of camera view right now. Not necessarily going to just toss her into the throw there, but looks like it's under control. Game coming up will feature Soper boys 4-10 on the season against Eagletown 14-2. Girls very even in records. Soper 14-4, Eagletown 12-2. So whatever that's worth. Arliss is going to resume again, kicking the ball back. Hold her back on the floor along with Brazil, Pardue, and I believe getting over here once again, Searle. She's got a sneaky player. She finds a way to get alone, and nobody really knows she's there. And she likes to pump fake it right into the paint. Jump shot is up and no good. So your score at halftime. It is Soper 26, Eagletown 10. You're watching PNTV coverage, courtesy of Twin Oak Insurance. start the third. And once again, Holder primary point guard, though they have interchanged in small guard, point guard roles. Shooting guard, we're going to use the hard hands. And the turnover to start the quarter definitely tells you absolutely Brazil just stalking her, looking every inch, every dribble for a way to kind of pop that ball loose and go after it. But an impressive performance so far for Soper. They have been able to out-hustle, out-shoot, and out-rebound. How are you running? Head coach from Tuska High School doing a little moonlighting here tonight. Nick Carver replacing one of my good friends, Dax Simon, over at Tuska, just out of Toka. Goes to the hoop, post-up shot is off the mark, no good. She's going to step on the line. I believe it's going to be the call. She's going to stay possession. Soper, 7-10 remains. And it'll be a third shot opportunity for the Lady Red Bears. Pick it back in. Routes back in substitution role. She feeds it in. The foul is going to be against Holder. On Holder, correction. I don't have the rosters for the Eagles, so I apologize. I do know number 15's flagged for the foul. So that'll put her at the free throw line to shoot a pair. And just off the mark for the first shot, no good. It's taken me a couple of years to get used to the new foul strategy of 5 1/4. I really thought at first that a lot of coaches would game the system and that they might possibly put ringers in just to try to draw fouls from the other team and fluster them, take advantage of poor foul shooting and maybe foul those particular players. But it really hasn't changed the way that the game is played. Just that you see more players getting reserve time. That's kind of been about the only thing that I've noticed differently is coaches actually just give their starters a little bit more rest. If they pick up that second or third foul, they're going to the bench a little bit quicker than they used to. Back in session, 6:35 remains. Our PNTV doubleheader games of the day, Eagletown versus Soper, Class B matchups. We'll be in Kiefer tomorrow for a 3A, 4A matchup between the Cleveland Trojans and then the Cleveland Tigers, a high school outside of Hominy. Kind of similar to Boswell first, Soper next. Cleveland first, and then Hominy, if you've ever been up in that direction. So it'll be interesting to see some players tomorrow. We'll be doing more presentation and see what it was. It is 27-10, 17-point lead, largest of the game. Oh, nice shot. That may be her first bucket of the game, and it's a big one because it's the first three I thought earlier in the game that Eagletown might have had one, but I guess your foot was on the line. Pump fake, going to be called for the travel. A couple of players have done that a couple of times where they're faking the throw or trying to make the offense or defense rather think they're going to try to drive and penetrate with the foot. It happened right there as well. You can see she was watching the defense come at her, and before she could get her foot planted, her mind was saying run. And so double turnover, 6 minutes to go. Triple turnover. She just one up me. Takes it to the hoop, scores. So a nice 4-0 run now for the Eagles. And they have trimmed the lead to 12, 27-15. Once again, thank Twin Oak Insurance LLC, our coverage sponsor of today's live stream. Video highlights and award presentation in between the boys and girls game. That'll be for Mrs. Abby Johnson and Cabry Harless. Oh, hustles it up. I thought that ball was just going to be a foregone conclusion and go out of bounds, but number 3, and she made a play on it and just about got it. So one player for Eagletown has been on the bench for a large portion, probably the best way to describe that, of the second quarter. As you can see over there, she's got her shoe off, crosses midcourt, dishes off. Oh, she's going to have a cute lane and takes it directly to the bucket. And now it is a 6-0 run by Eagletown. Soper calls the timeout. Their lead is now dwindled from 16 to 10. You're watching PNTV coverage. Class B doubleheader games of the day. Generate a video highlight reel, and we will start the feed of the next game. After the boys conclude shoot-arounds, we will do our award presentation at that point, right before starting announcements of lineups. So if you want to see the award ceremony for Capri and for Abby, that will be coming up at the conclusion of this game, and it will be on another feed. So barring any more Verizon SOS shortages and outages, we should be able to get the full clip posted. I apologize to my friends at Boswell. We streamed the entire game, and somehow on the back end of the YouTube studio, it changed an hour and 15 minutes for the boys to 14 minutes and 11 seconds. And I have no idea how they did it, but they permanently corrupted the file and deleted literally 90% of the game action. Spent pretty much most of the next day and a half or so just intermittently on, off, on, off, on, off. So snaps the 6-0 run. It is 29. Oh, that ball's going to get away from him. Holder is not to be trifled with. If that ball's in place, she's going to snap it. Holder to Brazil for the 2-4-0 run. I like the matchups here. Number 1 and number 30, very gritty for Eagletown. They're just not having a lot of shots fall. It's been one of those games to where they've been very streaky. It looks like they're just going to come out guns blazing to start the game. Oh, nice ejection. It is a check foul, but it was all ball on the block. Unfortunately, the body got in there too. Range of motion will give her 2. They'll be at the free throw line with 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Beautiful mark on the shot. Just a little bit off the mark and no good. And gets 1 of 2 on the back end. Back to a 15-point lead. So after a 6-0 Eagle run, it's a 5-0 Red Bear run. Sorry about that. Lose possession of the ball. Goes in the corner over there by the travel room. They've got their trophy and plaque cases. It's going to be a timeout called Lady Eagles. 3:29 remains. You're watching PNTV coverage. Doubleheader action of Class B basketball here at Soper High School. If you haven't gone to our page yet, please do so. We've got a Facebook page, Prep Nation. All you have to do is click follow. Our Prep Nation TV X or Twitter handle, all you have to do is click follow. And if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, all you have to do is go to the button on the homepage and subscribe. It is free. We do have the page content and subscriptions for features available for stuff behind the scenes, stats, graphics, rankings, and things of that nature. It funds all of our posts on social media. Charge for it every day, every time you look. And we do need sponsors all the time to cover awards, games of the day, coverage, graphics, and things of that nature. If you'd like to support Prep Nation, you can do so either through Cash App, Venmo, check, credit, or just good old-fashioned slap in the hand with some cash in it. Back in action, 3:25 to go. 32-17 is your score. Pardue feeds it in the paint. Holder, man, has been tearing them up from the floor up. Another double-up lead, 34-17. Oh, good block. Pardue is the big. There's just no getting around it. I think technically, Holder may be a little bit taller. It's kind of hard to tell because they're very rarely right beside each other. But as you can see, they just crossed. There may be a half-inch difference between the two. But definitely the enforcer role, power to number 13, Miss Addie Harrison. Or correction, pardon, sorry about that. The senior, and boy, she is putting in the work tonight. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, blocks, assists, setting up pick and rolls, and lead isolation, post up. All right, the young lady that missed a lot of the second quarter is back in. You can see she's kind of gentle with a 35. I didn't want to share too much particular in case she might not be able to get back in the game, but it looks like she was able to get a little bit of elevation. Range of motion back in. Soper nails the shot up to an 18-point lead. That is the largest of the game. Into the paint. Oh, man. Holder's just like Spider-Woman. She is snagging anything that goes inside that box. Back in action. 3 with the one-handed shot. Follows it up and puts it back in. They say you need a follower. Well, she was the leader and the follower there. Rebounds are on this shot, so I guess you can say she rebounded, assisted, and scored. Pardew with the jump shot off the mark. That's been about the only negative you can say. She's had a couple of those. Just sailed a little high and wide. Off the rim, no good. Harless crashes the board. She's going to be fouled on the reach around. I believe that is the 4th foul of the quarter. So the next one will be double bonus from here on out. That is number 5. So correction. It wasn't 4. It's now 5. So the remainder of the quarter, Soper will have the benefit, and more importantly, that is the 4th foul against number 15 for the Lady Eagles. They have to shoot at least one free throw. I would assume this one is going to be number 30 and for 15, and that is the case. So she will head to the bench. A little bit shorter bench for Eagletown. They've only got 3 extra players on the list. We've got about 8. Maybe 7. Looks like 7 extra for Soper. There's a young lady that was playing last year that's now graduate assistant. And training smart. She can still suit up, I guarantee it. Rocking the Air Jordans over there in the corner. Jump shot is good. Woo. Nice looking shot. Lead. Pump fake. Double pump. Zill taking more of the lead now in the first half. It was Harless and Holder doing the shooting guard duties. This quarter it's kind of opened up and it's one more. Again, a contested ball. Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow favors Eagletown. So in this quarter, they've kind of shifted a little bit of responsibilities. And so we've seen more of the ball momentarily stolen. Chops. Eagletown, 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Double team over there in the corner having a hard time. It's got to be a timeout call. Yep. And Coach does get it in just in the nick of time. 1:24 remains in the third quarter, 36-24 to score. Harless now with her 4th foul in the game. So keep an eye on that. No, correction, the scoreboard was wrong. Only her second, she was laughing like, I don't have 4 fouls. What are you talking about? Yeah, they corrected that one fairly quickly. She had 1 in the first quarter and now 1 here in the third. Dr. for it. Eagletown gets 1 of 2. Here comes the Lady Red Bears once again. Harless with the 3 off the mark. A little bit of backboard glass action. Hustles up the rebound. Rouse coming in throughout the game. She's been in every quarter and played significant time. Hard spot complete. The 6th man. We're going to have a reach in hard. Harless now with her 3rd foul. And 53 seconds remain. One-handed shot is no good. Oh, that hurt. It hurt watching it, and it hurt seeing it. Just comes down really awkward on the rebound attempt. I think she stepped on the back end of the foot. We're going to have a box out call. Both players battling for position under the board for potential defensive offensive rebound. It occasionally happens. That is now the 4th foul on number 35. So 2 players now for Eagletown with 4 fouls. They will in short order both be on the bench. We'll have a substitution in here to do. Yep, 24 comes in. 35 likewise on the bench, number 15 and 35 for Eagletown with 4 fouls. We'll see how much of the 4th quarter having to sit. Early 8-23, 15-point lead. Eagletown really struggling to get the ball past midcourt. Another turnover and steal. Here comes Brazil now with the ball crossing midcourt. Plenty of time to set up your shot, no immediate rush. You've got a huge lead. You're very picky. And you can drain this clock literally 20 seconds. Right there. Bang, bang, bang. 40th point of the game. So the double, triple assist and shot by Pardue is good. Now we've got 10 inside of 8 to go. Lobbing pass, double assist, and scores. So both teams able to get off shots in the last 15 seconds. Your score, 3-3. Soper 40, Eagletown 25. Watching PNTV. Here we go, 4th quarter officially underway. Into the paint, Holder is going to drive and go. Just blocked by the referee's back there as they reach over the back. So literally 17 seconds to go, first foul. That has really troubled and plagued Eagletown throughout. So number 35 picked up her 4th foul with 43 seconds to go. After the first free throw, she only sits the remainder of that 43 seconds and immediately back in. So it looks like to me the strategy is going to be leave 35 in, picks up a fifth foul, and it's going to be the young woman right over there beside the head coach. Two young ladies right there that are have to be playing reserve roles the rest of the way. Sometimes the hardest thing to do when you do have 4 fouls is to remain aggressive. 35 doing so, which is their best chance to get in this game while there's still a run to be made. And this is the free throw, no good. Had a few. That was a beautiful shot, ladies and gentlemen. Jump shot, no good. Double rebound. Players, the only real problem they've had is who's going to get that ball. Whips it over. Rouse with the pump fake again. Harmless able to maintain possession, drives into the paint, one-handed foot, scores. 19-point lead, as far as I know, largest lead of the game. Jump shot, top of the key, off the mark, no good. 35 post up, second shot, no good. Rebound, this time Holder comes away with the board. Timeout called. So Harmless coach Brian Hart, or Parker Harmless rather, calls the timeout rather than potentially gets the turnover. It was a 19-point lead, 5:33 remains. One final reminder of the conclusion of this game. We will drop the feed. Jim made a highlight reel. We'll get the feed up for the Blues game. And then prior to starting lineup announcements, we will do a special preparation award presentation for Miss Abby Johnson and Caitlin Hardens. Footwork by Brazil. That one could have gone over her head. Every inch of her vertical ability on display on that catch and save. I guarantee you. Harmless had some mustard on that pass. I mean, it was coming in hot. Drives, dishes off, Rouse pump fakes, moves over, shot is off the mark. And double zero. Nope, correction. We have a point up the floor. Double zero is flagged for the reach in. Only her second foul of the game. And we're back in action. Here we go, 4:52 to go. fascinating. She has elements to her game that definitely is point guard, and then definitely power forward. And they swap buckets. Nice little stroke there. Well, number 35 knocked that one down, man. It was smooth. Halfway through the fourth and final quarter. Harless is on the move, pushes off. Brazil tries to go to the paint. She fades it to Harvey and easily posts up and scores. Underneath the bucket, turns, pivots. Nice deft footwork, gets her own rebound, puts it back, scoring with 4 fouls, which is fantastic. She's not doing anything out of the ordinary. But sometimes you can, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I get a foul now. And she has been able to walk a tightrope. Drives, dishes, shot right at the key. No good. Rebound Eagles. Here they come. Well, it's a 19-point lead. Jump shot is good. And another 3-point shot. 3 minutes to go in your ball game. Soper Rouse with the jumper. Just off the mark, gets her own rebound, kicks it over to Harless. She's going to drive, penetrate, strip of the ball. Here we go the opposite direction. And this is going to be a charge. That is it, foul number 5. So she did make it. Oh, let's see, that may be a defensive foul. I thought they were calling it a charge, so correction. 2:41 to go, 50-34. Splits the difference, 1 of 2. 15-point lead. Holder again in the role as point guard. Up there over to Rouse, and momentarily loses possession. Whips it over to Harless, who cuts the lane, dives his back. She's going to pull back Brazil back in point guard role. So all 3 have done ball handling duties. 0-0, 1, and 11. Post up, hard foul. Made it work for that one. Lets Rouse from the free throw to shoot. Only the 13th foul against number 1. Just off the mark on the free throw. Ball gets away from him. Get the camera spun around. Scores. Swinging the other way. Posts up, pivots. Rouse's shot is no good. Hustles up the rebound. Holder losing possession. We're going to have a ball call. 1:25 remains. So it looks like none of the players, knock on wood, are going to foul out. 2 in foul trouble for Eagletown, but it looks like they are going to make it. Both are in the game, 15 and 35. possession wholesale alarm, 5-alarm substitution package coming in. Entering the game, Ava Bunn, Aubrey Harless, Cameron Casella, Enzi, and trying to get the other player's number. I apologize. Kathleen Campbell, there we go, number 5. This is the shot, gets the rebound, here we go, inside of a minute to go. Pivot, drives into the lines then, just off the mark, they get on the shot. Players going to pile up in. So this is going to be a victory for Soper. They'll take game 1. We'll see if the boys game flips and goes the opposite direction. The matchup coming up with the boys. And we'll be doing a special presentation after shoot-arounds. So this clip will go here in a bit, and then we'll get the highlight reel up if we can upload them. And then we'll have the next feed up ready to roll.